Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. We are running a little bit late from the last talk, but I will try to be agile and quicker to talk you through the challenges in producing audio. In the last year, we have heard a lot of the words audiobooks, podcasting, originals, audio dramas, audio series. I would like to know how many of you have heard in the last week a podcast? A podcast? An audiobook? Oh, nice, okay. But handling all of these productions from the inside is very challenging. We have a lot of issues to handle many people across different stages of the production. And normally, in a regular basis, depending on the managing team, the production team, the studios that produce, a lot of questions appear during the process, like, where is my catalog? Who is doing it? Are they recording now? Are they editing now? Are we arriving on time? When will we be arriving on time? Because normally the dates when we have novelties are a rush. We have very, very little time to produce it. How is it going to be produced? It will be a multicast. It will be produced in different countries. How much is going to cost? This is a real big challenge in the audio production industry because producing audio is expensive, and it's like a pain that it's there for the industry because there is a huge amount of catalog to be produced, but the expenses are too high. Also, things have to change because we have been seeing a market growth of more than 2,000%. Is an industry that it's growing amazingly. Why? Because we are not only seeing audiobooks, we are seeing a trend in the podcasting industry, and we are seeing publishers that are looking at the way podcasting is developing in the industry, and they are thinking, should we produce our back catalog into a podcast? Is it a podcast? Is it an audiobook? Should we go from a book to a podcast and then to a movie, or vice versa? We are seeing a lot of movement between different types of productions. So we have to do something because it's hard to produce. So we see a wonderful growth, but a lot of pains inside the process. Why? Because today we have different tools scattered all over the processes. Like, if you want to produce or to manage your catalog from a publisher or a production company, you could use Excel or Trello or Monday, whatever, and you have to put your data in different programs. If you send to a studio, the studio has to work in a DAW to record. They have to send the audio to the next person in the stream. They have to have a PDF reader. They have to download it. They have to send it to another. There's a lot of material going up and down the chain. If you are editing, the same. At the end, if you are a proof listener, you have to have at least 3 windows open. You have to hear, read, check on the Excel. It's amazing how many, and this is this, but it could be much more. We have a lot of scattered data that it has to be doubled. We have security breaches that could happen with really sensitive material. Publishers, I don't know if they are aware that once they send their PDFs out, it goes through a lot of computers. So we have to know that there is a quest of information, and at the end of the day, we don't have the full visibility of what is happening with our catalog or with our productions, with our materials. And then there is, if we have this problem, we don't see the full picture of the audio production content. I come, as you probably guessed, with a solution that is called A.R.S. It's a software made from industry experts, because I have suffered all these pains, and in the middle of the pandemic, I thought we need to do something because it's been very difficult to handle the teams, the material, to talk with our clients. Our clients normally ask a lot of questions about how we are doing or how many books are being produced in that moment. So from the inside, I thought, maybe we could develop something for us, for our production company, that could streamline our workflows and make it easier. And in a year, we saw an amazing transformation on the way we worked. We found a way to, we have teams in North America, South America, and Europe, and we found a way through a software to join our teams, because it is a software that streamlines the workflows, because it makes everything simpler. It's a software that reunites all of the processes from the start of the production. So if you are a publisher, you can use it to enter all of your data there, or all of your catalog. It is a control user panel, so you give access to different types of roles. I don't know if you are, you know how the audio production works. You normally have a publisher that has their production team, and then you have an in-house space that produces the audio, or you send it to third parties to produce it. So you can have your catalog there, and then inside, you can send it from the inside of the software to your editors, your actors, your proof listeners, your executive producers inside your imprints. You can work simultaneously and in a synchrony way, because it doesn't matter where you are. You can work in different spaces, in different countries. If you are a publisher that has hubs in different countries, you can reunite in A.R.S. and work with your different hubs and different countries and see how everyone is doing. If you have a hub in Spain and you are producing in Spanish, but you also have a team in Argentina, you can use that time difference to record in Spain, but edit in Argentina and proof listen in Los Angeles. So the day of work becomes longer, and you don't have to send, receive, download, because everything happens in your software and in your cloud server. It is a cloud-based software, so you will have your space as a publisher, so your data never goes out from your own server. So that way you don't have security breaches. That is something I will say later. We have thought, like, as we were introducing all the different steps of the production, we wanted to make it very easy, because when you make something simpler, it is more, you will have more chances that you don't make mistakes. So we thought about to do a very, very intuitive and easy to use interface with a recording studio that only needs 2 keys for the actor. So we have actors, I think my hair is touching something. We have actors over 60 years old that are recording with the software, and we have young people. No, because when we use, in the pandemic, when actors record themselves in their home studios, there were always problems with the sending of the files, because they erased tracks, they didn't know how to send OMFs. It was a pain, really a pain. This way, they only have to click on the text, click on the audio. We have text and audio synchronized, so they only have to one click on the audio track, one click on the text, and record. And everything is synchronized for them to be easy. The security, as I said, when you have more than 15 applications for different processes, you can have a security breach because you don't know where your material is. And one computer can be hacked, one email can be hacked. You can have someone from the company that can share the PDF with a friend. Things can happen with this sensible material. So if you have a place with users that have only access to the part of the production that you want to give them access to, you secure your channel and be more where your data is going to be secure. So for us, this was very important because of the many places one document in audio can fly on and on, like the audio. When you record it, you have to send it to an editor. The editor then has to send it to a proof listener. The proof listener has to send it to the producer. The producer has to send it to the editor. So it's more than 6 flights of information that could get lost in the way. And at the end, if you streamline your workflows and you make it simpler, you get in your time to market faster, you get better use of your resources, and at the end, time is money, and you can optimize your budget. That it's really right now in the audio world, it's an important cause that publishers don't produce more because it's expensive. It's really a problem to get more content out there because of the price things. So we have one software, everything is in one place. If you want to produce and do the management, you have a complete visibility of all the roles, of all your clients, of all your imprints. You can know in which part of the process you are. You can, in the next version that is going to come out, you will have color bars to see if you are in red in your production, if you are going to arrive on time or not. So producers or audio managers can, in a look, see how their catalog is doing. You have a very real-time digital interface to record and read in the same window. 3 keys for them to record. You can edit and see how the production is doing by color, traffic light. And as if you probably don't know, but the proof listening is a part of the job that is very, very hard to do, and it's time-consuming. So we automatized all the data with audio and the text, and with one click, you could find the mistake, and all the information of the mistake appears. So instead of going to over 3 applications, you have it in one window, and it's easier and it's faster. So if I come back to the questions at the beginning, the where, the when, the what, the who, the how much, at the end, you have only one place to go to find out where is everything, who is doing everything, what is the cost of everything, who is recording, who is editing, who is, like, every single question you have, you will be answered in one single place. So for a challenge right now inside the audio, we have streamlined our workflows for a market that is growing every year. So this is it. Thank you very much. I don't know if you have questions or comments. Oh, nice. Can you please the microphone so we can hear you? And I know it's a lot, and if you are willing to see further on the platform, we can arrange a call so I can show you every single part, and we could do a demo.
Yeah, the first question I have, I see you using PDF. Are you also thinking about using EPUB and making a synchronized version out of that?
For now, it's easier for us to do the PDF because of the text learning. Well, the text learning, the code between text and audio. It's easier to do the marks, the synchronization marks between the PDF, and all the publishers send us PDF for now. But we could see, like, it's a TXT import. We could see if it takes the EPUBs. For now, it's PDF. But I'm not telling you it could not. It could.
Hi. The synchronize the track with the text.
Yeah. When you are recording, you make synchronization marks while you record. So at the time the actor makes the initial mark, it makes a sync point with the text. So if you go forward and then you want to know and go back and see how I did it, you go into the track at the beginning and instantly the text goes to that part. Yeah.
And another question: if you need have a rectification, it's easy for the.
If you are close to audio, it's a non-destructive way to record. We record at 44 and 24 beats. And if you make a mistake, you can go back. You have a pre-roll. It acts as a professional digital audio workstation. So, yeah. All the process of the audio, you can re-record, you can save characters inside the recording studio. For audiobooks, it's very useful because if you do Peter, and Peter is an old man, you can mark it on the audio track, and it will save that track for later recording, so you can go back and listen.
The sample.
It's a sample, yeah, of course. And if you are doing a saga, you can download inside the platform those characters and import them into book number 2. So you have the record of your saga in all the books of the characters you have made. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, first of all, I echo Monsieur here that please add EPUB support so we can create media overlay books, because it's going to be a huge thing for most of the people here with the upcoming legislation. So
I will do it. No, I will have it. The thing about these spaces, it's nice because we usually work that way.
Yep.
But it as it is TXT workflow, we can see how to work with EPUBs and do the sync points. For us, the most important thing is the sync.
You don't need to worry about that, and I think most people here, or many people who are techie here, can provide knowledge if you feel.
Thank you.
You're, yeah. So, and also I wanted to ask you if you just like a mark, what's it called? Yeah, do you know about the new audiobook specification?
The what?
The new audiobook specification.
Audiobooks.
Yeah.
Which one?
There's the W3C audiobook specification. This is not to put you on the spot. This is a market, what's it called?
W3C audiobook.
Yeah, but I was just seeing if you knew about it.
No.
Okay. Then,
tell me.
Yeah, it's the standardization organization for the web. All the web technologies that you also use have this groundbreaking new standard that actually, for the first time in the industry, actually gives you a standardized format for packaging and adding metadata to audiobooks, and also gives you an option to have a reading order, to have a table of contents, even in the end to let you add annotations and so on to audiobooks.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Just to track you back, this is a thought for the publisher or the content creators, and it's a software that can be alive during, well, it's now working, but it normally will be on, it will be alive on the developments.
Yep,
so
course.
We depend also on the standards the publishers need, and what they need will be
Implemented.
Yeah, like there's when you deliver the audios, there's a check if it's for Storytel or for Audible or for Bookwire. So inside the software, you do these data corrections to see if all what are you sending to the publishers, it's right. So
That's perfect. So being part of the work on the spec, it would be great if you could add support for this. And if you need help with this, just give me a ring or speak to.
When you finish, I'll write it down. When we finish. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Yes, so if you achieve the synchronization of PDF with audio, I believe that your developers will achieve support of EPUB while taking the aperitivo, because it's very easy compared of what is in PDF.
No. I will talk to our CTO to see if it's possible. Normally he says everything I ask, he's like, yes, we can. So probably we will be able to do it. Sounds like an engineer. Yeah.
But as you mentioned, it's not been yet a need question and asking from the publishers. So we are asking this from the technical side.
Exactly.
I understand that.
Normally, what publishers or content or audio content creators work with is or PDF or Word, TXT, Word files. So it's the normal till now, but that doesn't mean it could open another way.
Sorry to put you on the spot. It is not part of it.
No, it's good. It's good because this is what a workshop is to some part.
It looks brilliant, and like a workflow management for these kinds of things is wonderful. So thank you for it.
No, it's because, as I told you, I have suffered for more than 10 years, and that's if there's nothing out there, well, make it yourself, because I needed to do something in my company with the pandemic to really turn it over, because it was a breaking point, and we saw the benefits from the inside, and now we're ready for the industry to maybe try it and see the benefits of it. Thank you very much.
And it works on all platforms?
Yeah. It's launched. It runs better in Google-based servers. It's web-based. Yeah, but it's created in Amazon Web Services. That's why all the security is there, and it's very strict. Security codes. Yeah. Do you have any more questions? The microphone, please.
Also think about a tablet-based thing?
Right now, we are in a web-based, but in the future, I would like to have a mobile app or tablet app, so we could also...
Yeah, because you can already do it on a web browser on a tablet, but would it work, sort of?
I don't know, because of the studio. It would work, the management part, the creating of the projects will work, but the studio, we would have to see, because we need a microphone entry and everything. It has to see.
If it's made using platform technologies and it works in Chrome,
it should.
maybe not on an iPad then, because
I don't know. That's why right now, web service for a computer, but we aim to have, in a year or so, an application for mobile or tablet. Yeah. Someone else?
Sorry. I can see the samples in a photo, but do you have a tool for pronunciation in other languages?
We are developing right now, because when you produce audiobooks, another pain is the pronunciation that can appear in a book, because you have a book in Spanish, but it goes on in Sweden, and there's a lot of words in Swedish that the Spanish actor doesn't know how to say. So we are working in, that's why the TXT also, to extract the foreign words of the text and show the actor how it is pronounced.
In any language?
In any language. The idea is that you have in any language, yeah.
You will like it, I can tell you.
Yeah, I know. Right now, we have the possibility to bring a PDF with pronunciation cues, and the actor can have the PDF, the pronunciation, and the characters on the same window.
Phonetic.
Phonetic, yeah. But we are working on, also, if you click on the word, you can hear how it is said.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have a less pragmatic question, so I don't know. But when we talked yesterday about AI and how these voices are coming, and especially with that demonstration that we got from the workshop before, you said you're a little bit afraid of what might happen to audio production. But when I understand your platform right, I mean, it could be completely integrated into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're afraid. Or did I misunderstand something?
We have heard in these couple of days, AI is going to happen, and publishers have so much back catalog that hasn't been produced. We are planning to have like a two-way service, like you can have your voice catalog inside A.R.S, and at the beginning when you create a project, you can choose to go the human way or the artificial way, but do the curation of the whole process inside A.R.S. Because at the same time, we don't want the users to go out, so at the end, the publisher or the content creator have the visibility of the whole process. So you can choose, because we are seeing the best way to have that catalog without having to send, because right now how it works is if I like plug an API of another voice content creators, AI creators, I have to send the PDF out, they create the voice and send it back. So we are right now looking for a way that it doesn't happen, that we can keep everything closed in the same route. Yeah.
It seems like we need an interchange format maybe for voice data that has like a signature feature.
Sorry, the microphone, sorry, because they are recording the session, so.
Maybe this is a good starting point to maybe start thinking about how we could create an interchange format, which also takes into account digital signatures and so on.
Exactly.
So we can actually send and verify that it's the correct set of voice data, basically, so that we can ensure that the narrator actually gets paid.
One of the things that because I have worked with actors so many years, and I understand their worries, so I would love, if I create something like that in A.R.S, I would like to be a secure, profitable space also for actors that become their agent or something like that, if there are some of their voices inside our platform, that we can secure a fee for their use, because they are using their voice for a type of product. So it's not that fast, because the European government is taking its time, but we would like to have that in our system to do it.
Think of it like having maybe the asset store in one of the game engines, where you can buy assets from within the ecosystem of services that you provide, and that you may, again, package the voice data in some container that has some kind of signature thing going on.
Or that, like an NFTs or something like that.
Something like that. So, because that would be wonderful if you could sit down and maybe orchestrate maybe voices from the asset store and create an audio drama. Everybody gets paid.
That's it.
The process is expedited, it goes faster.
But it's a transparency about the usage or the voices. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But I think it's doable.
No, I think it's doable. I hope also that in 1 year, the voices, because in English, it's very, it has gone far further on. I have heard voices in English that are amazing. I know in Spanish, French, German is not that well done right now. So that gives us time to work on how to integrate all that, because this is a platform that can work in any language, in any part of the world. So the idea is to have the accessibility for everyone in the world, in our world. Yeah. Anyone else? No? Well, thank you very much for participating and hearing and everything. Thank you.